Have you ever wondered why, even after working so hard, you still feel like life isn't giving you what you deserve? Why are you always running, always struggling, yet peace remains just out of reach? You help others, you stay kind, you keep pushing forward, but still nothing seems to work in your favor. Why? Is it possible that the universe is not ignoring you, but waiting for you to listen? Welcome to Wisdom of Sparks. Today I invite you to pause, to breathe, and to finally understand the deep truth from Buddhist philosophy. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are, and until your mind becomes still, until you let go, the universe cannot deliver what's already yours. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll never chase peace, love, or success again. You'll become a magnet to them, and you'll finally receive what you truly deserve. The story of the silent monk. Let me take you to a small monastery in the Himalayas, far away from the chaos of cities, where snow falls like whispers from heaven, and monks walk barefoot on the cold stone floors, not to punish themselves, but to stay grounded in the now. There lived a young monk named Tenzin. He was calm on the outside, but inside, he was restless. He wanted answers. He wanted enlightenment. He wanted to reach the highest state of mind. So every morning, he would wake up before dawn. He meditated longer than the others. He cleaned the monastery with unmatched dedication. He served every monk food with a forced smile, hoping the universe was watching. One day, he approached the head monk and asked, "Master, why have I not awakened yet? I do everything right. I am disciplined. I am sincere. I deserve peace." The old monk looked at him, smiled, and asked gently, "Tenzin, when you plant a seed, do you dig it up every day to check if it's growing?" Tenzin shook his head, confused. The monk continued, "Then why do you keep disturbing your inner seed with worry, doubt, and impatience? The universe delivers in silence, not in noise. The real reason you're not receiving. Right now, you may be like Tenzin. You've done everything right on the outside, but on the inside, you're tense, anxious, expecting. You've forgotten one thing. The universe is a reflection of your mind. When your mind is loud, life becomes noisy. When your mind is calm, the universe flows silently into your life. In Buddhism, this is called upekkha, equanimity. It means remain unmoved, remain balanced. Let life come to you without force, because the moment you stop chasing, you become the space where everything lands. Why calmness is the greatest power. In today's world, everyone is rushing. Rushing for money, rushing for love, rushing for meaning, but no one is slowing down. And that's where Buddhist wisdom becomes a treasure. Peace comes from within, do not seek it without. The Buddha. When you calm your mind, you stop resisting. You stop pushing things away with your energy of desperation. And suddenly, things just begin to show up. Your friend calls with an opportunity. You meet someone who changes your life. Your creativity unlocks. You begin to feel free. Not because life got easier, but because you got quieter. A simple visualization that changes everything. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Now slowly breathe out. Picture a still pond. The water is crystal clear. A single pebble drops in, and you see every ripple move out in perfect harmony. Now imagine that pond is your mind. If it's shaking, cluttered, chaotic, you won't see anything. You won't hear the whispers of the universe. You'll miss the signs, the gifts, the timing. But when the pond is still, you see everything clearly. And the universe, it begins to respond. Why most people block their blessings, hard truth. This is what no one tells you. It's not that the universe isn't giving you what you deserve. You're too busy checking your phone, too busy comparing your life, too busy doubting your journey, too busy trying to control every step. And every time you try to control, you tighten your grip on life, and life slips through your fingers. But when you open your palm, when you breathe, when you trust, that's when it flows in. This is why Buddhism doesn't teach positive thinking. It teaches non-attachment. Don't chase the butterfly. Sit still and let it land on your shoulder. What you deserve is already on its way. Right now, somewhere beyond your vision. The universe is moving people, energy, and situations, all aligning slowly, beautifully toward you. But you can't rush divine timing. Your only job is this. Stay calm, Stay open, stay trusting, because what is meant for you will never miss you, and what misses you was never meant to stay. In this video, we'll dive deep into what the Buddha really meant by letting go, the difference between wanting and allowing, why calmness attracts everything you desire, a beautiful Zen story that will change how you view surrender, a 3-step Buddhist method to unlock your inner peace and let the universe flow through you. So take a breath, come back to your center, and let's begin this journey, not by chasing life, but by allowing it. If you feel a spark in your heart right now, don't ignore it. Subscribe to Wisdom of Sparks and share this light with others who are struggling to find peace. This is not just a video, it's a reminder that calmness is your power. And once you master it, the universe begins to answer. Part 1, the battle within the root of all restlessness. Imagine waking up every day feeling like you're already late. Not just for your job, but for life. You check your phone, you scroll through notifications. Someone just bought a house, someone else got married, another launched a new company. And here you are, just trying to catch your breath. This pressure, this invisible weight, this racing heartbeat, it's not because you're not enough. It's because no one ever taught you how to be still. Buddha called this restlessness tanha, craving. Not just for food or wealth, but craving for things to be different than they are. It's that voice in your head that whispers, you should be further ahead. You should have more money by now. You should be in a relationship. This voice creates suffering because it's never satisfying. Even when you win, it wants more. Buddhism teaches, desire is not bad, attachment to desire is. The key is not to kill ambition, but to move from a place of peace, not panic. Part 2, stillness is not emptiness, it's power. People often mistake calmness for laziness, but calmness isn't the absence of action, it's the presence of clarity. Think of the eye of a storm. The most powerful storms have the most peaceful centers. The same applies to you. You don't need to be loud to be strong. You don't need to move fast to reach far. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Rumi. In Buddhist teachings, the practice of samatha, calm, abiding meditation, trains the mind to stop chasing. It brings your thoughts, your breathing, your awareness into harmony. And in that space, ideas are born, opportunities arise, healing begins. Because you're no longer fighting reality, you're flowing with it. Part 3, how the universe actually works, Buddhist perspective. In Buddhism, the universe is not a separate entity. It's not a man in the sky with a checklist. The universe is you. It's the reflection of your mind. Your thoughts, your energy, your intentions all ripple out like vibrations. The law of karma isn't punishment or reward. It's natural alignment. If you plant mango seeds, you get mangoes. If you plant poison ivy, you get pain. The same with your thoughts. When you think positively, you attract opportunity. Act with compassion, you invite kindness. Live mindfully, you create peace. But the reverse is also true. When you live in fear, doubt, anger, your reality mirrors it. So how does the universe deliver what you deserve? By delivering exactly what you are aligned with. Part 4, the 3 gates of receiving, Buddhist way to let go. To truly receive, Buddhist philosophy offers 3 inner gates. 1, the gate of intention, right view. Ask yourself, are you acting from a place of fear or from purpose? Most people do things out of fear. Fear of being poor, fear of being alone, fear of missing out. When you shift from fear to faith, your actions become lighter, you trust, you relax, you open. 2, the gate of detachment, right effort. This is the hardest. You do your best, but then you let go of the outcome. You trust that the seed will grow without you yelling at it. Attachment is the root of suffering. Buddha. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care deeply, but you don't cling. 3, the gate of stillness, right mindfulness. You remain centered. When the world is stormy, you return to your breath. When you feel anxious, you anchor into now. When you want something badly, you observe the wanting and return to peace. Through these 3 gates, the universe begins to respond, not just to your effort, but to your energy. Part 5, real-life parable, the bamboo and the stone. Once upon a time in a quiet village, a young monk sat by a river every morning and watched the bamboo trees sway gently in the wind. One day he asked his master, "Master, why does the bamboo grow so tall? While I feel like I'm stuck in place." The master smiled, picked up a stone and a bamboo seed. He said, "Watch closely." He planted the seed and placed the stone next to it. Days passed, then weeks, then months. The stone remained, the seed didn't sprout. But the monk kept watering it. He remained calm. 5 years later, the bamboo suddenly shot up, growing 90 feet in just 6 weeks. The master said, "You see, the bamboo was growing roots. It needed a strong foundation to rise without falling. And you, my child, are doing the same." Moral: just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean the universe isn't working behind the scenes. Part 6, 5 Buddhist reminders to surrender and trust. Here are 5 gentle truths from Buddhist philosophy that will help you surrender the noise and trust the timing. 1. What is yours will not pass you by. Your journey is unique. Stop comparing it with others. 2. Not getting what you want is sometimes a great blessing. Rejection is redirection. 3. Life doesn't happen to you. It happens through you. You are not a victim. You are a vessel. 4. When the mind is calm, the answers appear. Clarity is already within you. You just have to silence the noise. 5. Let go or be dragged. Holding on too tight causes suffering. Loosen your grip and you'll find peace. Part 7. A simple practice you can start today. Let's try this together. Every morning, do this Buddhist-inspired ritual. Sit in silence for 5 minutes. No phone, no music, just your breath. Repeat a calming mantra. I am open, I am calm, I trust the universe. Visualize what you desire. Then let it go, don't obsess, don't control. Take inspired action. Do your part, but without clinging to the result. Let the rest unfold. The universe is not on your timeline, but it is on time. Part 8, final thought. The universe delivers to the calm, not the chaotic. Right now, the universe is listening, but it doesn't understand fear. It doesn't respond to panic. It doesn't speak in doubt. It speaks in silence. It moves through faith that flows through peace. So ask yourself, what if everything I desire is already coming my way? What if I just need to prepare the space to receive it? Let go, be calm, stay open. Because in the silence of your stillness, the universe is already delivering. Let me ask you something. Have you ever watched a river try to rush to the ocean? It doesn't. It flows. It curves. It dances with the rocks. It doesn't resist the mountains nor the mud. And yet somehow, some way, it always reaches the sea. The river never questions if the ocean is waiting. It just trusts the journey. Now let me tell you something you were never told, but always needed to hear. You are that river, and your ocean, everything you deserve, is waiting. Not because you've done enough, not because you've suffered enough, but because you are enough. You don't need to force what's already yours. We live in a world where effort is glorified, but stillness is feared. You are taught that if you stop, you'll fall behind. If you slow down, someone else will win. If you're calm, you'll be left behind in the race. But Buddhism reminds us of a deeper truth. In the rush, we lose the path. In the stillness, we see it clearly. Buddhist proverb. Sometimes what you need most isn't another strategy, another book, another guru. Sometimes you just need to pause, to close your eyes, to inhale what is, to exhale what was, and to trust what's coming. Because peace isn't found at the end of the journey, it is the path. Let the universe catch up to your calm. What if, for once, you didn't hustle? What if you stopped chasing the dream and simply prepared yourself to receive it? What if you stopped praying in panic and started existing in quiet gratitude? What if your energy whispered, I already am who I need to be, and everything that is meant for me is on its way? Wouldn't that change everything? Wouldn't that make you magnetic? Because when you're calm, you don't attract chaos. You attract clarity. You attract kindness. You attract connection. You attract truth. And most of all, you attract yourself back. A final Zen reminder. There's a Zen story about a master who asked his student, if you let go of everything you've ever clung to, what would be left? The student replied, nothing. The master smiled and said, exactly, and in that nothing you'll find everything. Your quiet invitation. So dear soul, if today's message touched you, then don't just move on to the next video. Sit, breathe, be, let it sink in. Let it stir your soul. Let it change you, quietly, gently, deeply. And if you feel like someone else needs to hear this, share this spark, because peace shared is peace multiplied. Final words from Wisdom of Sparks. You don't have to do more to deserve more. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to run anymore. Just return to your center, to your silence, to yourself, and there you'll find that the universe has already arrived. Right on time, right where you are. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for simply being. This is Wisdom of Sparks. Until next time, stay calm, stay grounded, and trust the journey.